This whole channel, we climbed up 10 grand, 100 grand, a million, all the way to a billion. Today we go the other way. Because here's the thing nobody tells you. Most people aren't on the wealth ladder at all. They're on its evil twin, the debt ladder. Same staircase, the exact same compounding math, just pointed straight down. And the cruel part? You can be climbing down the debt ladder while you're completely convinced you're getting ahead. New car, nice apartment, everything on a plan. So today, this is you, at every level of debt. From a $1,000 credit card to a life you don't actually own. Because debt was never really about money. It's about who owns your time. 4 levels. Let's go down. Level 1. The leash. A small balance, 1,000, maybe 5,000 on a credit card. It feels harmless. It is not. Here's what that card actually is. When you only pay the minimum, you're not paying off anything, you're renting the money. At around 20% interest, that $1,000 balance costs you a couple $100 a year just to exist, and the balance barely moves. You're not a borrower at this level. You're a subscriber. You've signed up to pay a company every month, forever, for money you already spent. It's small, so you ignore it. That's exactly why it works. It's not a weight yet, it's a leash. That's level 1. A small debt doesn't slow you down. It just quietly ties one end of you to someone else. Level 2. The treadmill. Now it's real, 20, 30, 50,000. A card, a car, a loan or two, and now you can feel it. This is the level where you get a raise and somehow have no more money than before, because the interest got the raise, not you. Every extra dollar you earn walks straight out the door to a lender before you ever see it. You're working harder, earning more, and standing in the exact same place. That's not bad luck. That's the design. At this level, you don't work for yourself, and you don't work for your boss. You work for whoever holds your debt, and they never miss a payday. Run the numbers, and it's brutal. $50,000 of debt at 20% is $10,000 a year in interest. That's a full-time job's worth of effort that buys you nothing and pays down nothing. You're sprinting on a machine that someone else plugged in. That's level 2. You got faster. The treadmill just got faster too, and you're still standing in the same spot. Level 3. The Avalanche. 6 figures, student loans, cards maxed, maybe a business loan gone wrong. And here, the math turns against you completely. Remember the wealth ladder, where your money made money, and that money made more money, the avalanche that buried you in good news? This is that exact same avalanche, running in reverse. Now the interest earns interest. The debt grows faster than you can pay it, so every month you pay and the number goes up anyway. You're not climbing out of a hole. The hole is digging itself, faster than your shovel. This is the level where people stop opening the envelopes. Not because they're lazy, because the math has stopped making sense and hope costs too much. That's level 3. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Down here, you're just standing on the wrong side of it. Level 4. The fork. And this is the twist that changes the whole story, because not all debt is the same animal. Everything I just described is one kind of debt, the kind that buys things that lose value, a car that's worth less every year, a dinner you don't remember, a TV. That debt drags you down the ladder. But there's a second kind, and it's the exact tool the people at the top of the wealth ladder used to get there. Debt that buys something that pays you back, a business, an asset, an education that actually raises your income. Same word, opposite direction. One kind rents your future to someone else. The other kind buys you a piece of theirs. The debt isn't the enemy. The direction is. That's level 4. Bad debt buys things that take from you. Good debt buys things that pay you. Most people never learn there's a difference, and that difference is the whole game. So here's the picture. Finally. The wealth ladder and the debt ladder aren't two different things. They're the same staircase. On one side, money compounds and lifts you up. On the other, it compounds and drags you down. And every single dollar of interest you pay on bad debt, that's not money disappearing. It's a rung on someone else's wealth ladder. Your treadmill is plugged into their elevator. You cannot out-earn debt you don't understand. A bigger paycheck poured into the wrong kind of debt just makes a faster treadmill. The first real step up isn't earning more. It's looking down, honestly, and seeing which direction your money is actually pointed and which kind of debt is on your back. Debt at every level was never about the number you owe. It's about who owns the hours of your life that go to paying it. A leash, a treadmill, an avalanche, or a tool. The money doesn't decide which one it is. You do, with what you buy and which way it points. And the day you can see the staircase clearly is the day you finally get to choose which direction you walk. So, if you want the other side of this staircase, the one that goes up, I already mapped it, every level, from 10 grand to $1 billion. Start there and climb it on purpose. Subscribe, tell me in the comments which level hit closest to home, and I'll see you on the way up. Your money, every level.